Time ago, roughly 500 years, a pact between man, gnomes, and dwarves was created within a small town called Phandelver. This pact was known as the Phandelver Pact. The pact allowed all three races to share in mineral and precious metal rights of a cave known as Wave Echo Cave. The town and races nearby flourished with this agreement. The cave itself harnessed a power unlike any other, and spellcasters from various races were able to harness this power to create a great forge known as the Forge of Spells. This forge possessed the ability to craft magical items, and the town became more popular than ever. But with popularity comes trouble, and disaster struck the town of Phandelver and Wave Echo Cave. A group of furious orcs swept through the area, and evil mercenary wizards aided them in order to claim Wave Echo Cave. Much was lost, and none was gained. The area remained in ruin for centuries, uninhabited, except by those who wished to seek shelter amongst the ruins of Phandelver. History became rumor. Rumor became a legend, and a legend became a myth. Many sought to seek the lost cave known as Wave Echo Cave in hopes that the rumor was true. All have failed. But hope remains with an individual known as Gundren Rockseeker, a boisterous dwarf who believes he has found the cave. He has hired 3 unlikely adventurers to aid him in finding and reclaiming the cave, in hopes of re-establishing the Phandelver Pact. Join me on the ethereal plane in the year 1491 as we follow these 3 individuals and witness, without intervening, their choices. We will be able to see if they are able to achieve what Gundren wishes, if they will fall in their endeavor, or will they have other means? Much like time, all we can do is watch. The choice remains theirs, and the future will be crafted based upon those choices.
Freddy.
Ready?
Welcome back, everyone, to AUTOSAVE Before Entering. We present the Lost Mines of Phandelver, episode 13. Let's see how lucky this episode can be for our adventurers. First, we have our heroes, Hordal, the dwarven barbarian fighter,
Aye, let's rage.
raging against the machine. We also have the machine himself, the Watcher, the druid cleric, the Warforged druid cleric. I apologize.
The nitrogen in our DNA, the calcium in our teeth, the iron is in our blood, the carbon in our apple pies were made in the interiors of collapsing stars. We are all made of star stuff.
I need to know where you get this stuff. I do. That is good. That is
Impressive
awesome.
watcher.
I love it. And then we also have our changeling sorcerer, Arthas.
I'm a bugbear.
Yes, you are a bugbear, in fact. A bugbear that doesn't speak goblin.
Nope.
It happens, especially when something happens to your ear in which the goblins decide to yell louder for you to hear them.
Yes.
Yes. But nonetheless, our adventurers awoke and made amends after Arthas's possession. They followed Droop, their goblin companion, to the location that he knows as Cragmaw Castle. Luckily for our heroes, it was indeed the same location as the Seven Towers, but not exactly the most direct route there. There, Arthas changed into his bugbear, and they attempted to persuade their way in. Unfortunately, there was the language barrier, and our heroes' plan went sideways. They were attacked by goblin guards, and recently, some hobgoblins have just entered the fray, and that is where we shall pick up. Okay, adventurers, are you ready to begin?
Aye.
Good. The door kicked in last we left off. You see the hobgoblin stand before you, pulls out a sword with his shield, and just looks at you, Hordal, and goes, and charges towards you. Just so you guys know, we are picking up on the same initiative, and I'll let you know, Hordal, you're on deck. Okay, you are still raging.
Yes, I am. And
Okay.
I believe I went reckless last time.
Yo, thank you for reminding me. So he gets advantage with this attack. And it's a long sword that he's coming at you with. And that is a 17 on the die, which is going to be a 22 to hit. Oh,
22
I'm sorry.
will hit.
20. Sorry?
20
20.
hits.
20 still a hit. I apologize. All right. As he comes across and deals 3 points of slashing damage to you, so half goes down to 1 because you are still radiant, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Just glimpse like right off you, barely doing damage, and it just looks up at you. Alright.
Ah!
Hordal, it is your turn.
Oh. Look at number 1 and I go, my turn! And I reckless two-handed swing.
Okay.
Oh, that should be good. 15 on the dice, plus 5, so dirty 20.
Dirty 20, that's a hit. Just so you know, this individual is wearing chainmail with a shield.
Okay. So D10. Oh, that's 5 plus 2 for rage, so that is 7 damage.
7 points of damage. Ooh.
Plus 3, I'm sorry. So 5 plus 2 plus 3, so 10. 10 piercing. My
10
apologies.
points of piercing damage to Hobgoblin 1. Good hit. You see, that did a number on the Hobgoblin. Alright. Hobgoblin number 2's turn, and then Arthas and Watcher, you are on deck in that order. Hobgoblin number 2, he quickly turns around and goes, "Gah, gah," and motions back to around his right. So you notice that it's almost like he's telling them something, but he's motioning over in that direction. And he comes charging. Comes running directly down to right there. You see his face just like, "Arr!" And he comes towards, but angles himself at you, Hordal.
Mm-hmm. He'll have advantage.
Oh. He takes a swing at you. This may not hit. That is going to be a 17 to hit.
17 is my AC with the protective lights that I have for my wild surge.
Okay, you notice as soon as he comes in, and you can tell this is gonna hit. And you even notice the Hobgoblin 1 looks and gets like really excited. But your lights all of a sudden sparkle in front of his face. And you just see this mighty swing get distracted to the side.
Yeah.
And whiffs. Arthas, it is your turn.
I am going to look at number 1 and attack him with my firebolt.
Fireball. Okay.
To hit, that is a 18.
18 is a hit.
Nice.
All right. Let's see some damage. That is a 9 damage.
9 points of damage. Arthas, how would you like to kill Hobgoblin number 1?
Yeah.
With the fireball. To the face. Sorry.
Pew
Get off my
pew.
friend.
Alright. For it all, you see Hobgoblin number 1 get shot by a fireball that you know all too well is from Arthas. Arthas, that is your action. Anything else?
I will run up to the door to see
Which-
where those other two up here. Kind of
Okay.
where number 3 is dead. And look through that door.
It's going to
and
be
see-
close, though, here, because you're going to have to go by Hobgoblin 2.
Oh, that's right. Okay. I will stay where I am.
Okay. Watcher.
Forgot about number 2.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Watcher is going to explode with starlight. He's going to take a starry form of the dragon.
Of the dragon.
Yeah. So the big dragon's going to come up, kind of like over him, illuminating everything. And so that's a bonus action. For his action, he is actually going to cast a new spell on Hordal. He's going to cast Heroism at first level.
Okay.
Ooh.
So, Heroism is a touch spell. A willing creature you touch is imbued with bravery. Till the spell ends, the creature is immune to being frightened and gains temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting ability modifier at the start of each of its turns. When the spell ends, the target loses any remaining temporary hit points from this spell. It's a concentration spell, and my ability
Dragon.
modifier is +5. Yeah.
Cool.
And your dragon gives you advantage on Constitution saving throws, or for concentration,
The
correct?
bonus, yeah, it's a
Yeah.
minimum of 10 on my Constitution for those.
Nice.
Okay.
So that's first level. Now, does that stack? Does that 5 stack each turn, or is it?
No,
No,
it just
it's just
replaces.
once. Yeah.
So, like, if I get knocked
Oh,
down to
also
2,
be-
I'll go back up to 5.
Oh, and also the reason I did that, I burned his first level spell slot,
So
I
he can
command
attack.
to attack.
Okay.
Ooh.
So
Okay.
we will do
Yeah,
that
with your
right
reaction.
now.
Cool.
Guys are
Reckless.
such a good team.
Oh, I love it. Oh God, that's a miss.
What is it?
That's only.
You
it's
are
only an
reckless.
8.
You are reckless.
Yeah. Yep. It's with reckless. I rolled a nat 1 and a 3.
Well,
So,
I am
That's
sorry,
a total of 8.
'cause that's not even
That's
gonna
not-
touch him.
That's not gonna do it.
Nope.
Thanks anyway, Watcher. I appreciate the hit points.
Get those rolls
Okay.
out of the way.
The 10
How-
piece.
Can you describe to us what you do for heroism? Do you say
This is a
anything or just
cleric
touch him?
spell. Yeah, it's a cleric spell, so it would be a little bit different. He'd be channeling. I think his symbol for tear on his shield would be glowing, and he'd be probably chanting or singing a little bit, probably a war song, because that's why he's part of the reason why he's a cleric. So all of a sudden, Hordal just feels the war chant going and just starts getting huge.
the beat of the drums echo in your ears, Hordal. A beat that you have heard, which is only the sound of war. Alright, Watcher.
Maybe Watcher's banging his shield on the ground to make the beat.
Yeah.
I love it. Insane.
Yeah.
Alright. So that's a bonus action.
Yeah, and this guy's right in front of me, so I'm not moving, so end of turn for a while.
End of turn. As the dragon star form, you can see it just like hovering over you. Alright. Hobgoblin number 3 comes running up. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Comes towards you, Hordal, with his long sword drawn. Takes a swing at you. That's a 16 on the die, so that's a total of 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
Let's return deals. Okay. Okay. Here comes the damage, which is going to be slashing damage. 8 points of slashing damage.
So 4.
Yep. But you notice, as soon as this blade goes in, you notice Hobgoblin number 2 drives his foot up against the blade and just like scrapes it straight across you. You take another 10 points of slashing damage.
So another 5.
Yep.
Whew.
Yeah, temp HP goes first.
Yeah.
And you guys can tell, based off of that, it kind of shocks you a little bit, Watcher, that obviously these guys are very well coordinated and fighting together. Okay. Hobgoblin number 4. You guys see him. He runs off to the right, and you can kind of hear a door open. Okay.
We'll find him later.
Hordal, it is your turn.
All right. Hordal didn't like that. So Hordal's gonna look at number 2 and bark at him a little bit. Rah! 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 And just swing 2 hands. Not gonna go reckless this time. So just regular.
Mm-hmm.
But 2-handed. 15 to hit.
So, you come in and literally hits his shield and then his chainmail, and it just looks up at you and goes, barks right back at you. It's a miss.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's it then. Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. As he turns around and smiles, Watcher, he goes for you. Oh, and this is a whiff. This is only going to be an 8 to hit. Alright. And you can see he's just readying his long sword with his shield. That is the end of his turn. Arthas, you are up. Watcher, you are on deck.
So seeing all these guys barking at each other, Arthas will make a little just to join in the fun, and Arthas is going to launch a firebolt, but twin it and attack both of them.
Okay, so one meta magic or one, meta magic.
One sorcery point.
Yep.
Let me mark that off first. So let's go. First one we'll attack is number 3.
Okay.
It's a hit. That is a dirty 20.
That is a hit.
And damage is 5.
5 points of damage. Nice.
And the next one will be number 2. Oh, pew,
Okay.
pew. And that is 16 to hit.
16 to hit. You just cast, and as he's readying his shield, looking at Watcher, seeing number 3 get hit, he just quickly moves his shield, and the firebolt goes bouncing off of the shield.
Fucker.
Nimble.
Okay. Waste of a sorcery point.
Technically,
Fucker.
wouldn't that be a pew 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 pew?
Well, the other one didn't hit, so I don't make the noise.
Just fizzles.
Yeah.
Ew.
So that'll be it for me.
That'll be
I'll
it.
just stand there. Yeah, I got nothing else to do for bonus actions. And if I
Okay.
run anywhere near them, they can attack.
Watcher.
Okay, Watcher is going to say, sorry, Hordal, change of plans. And he's going to slam his shield down one more time, and he's going to let heroism dissipate.
Cunt.
And as his bonus action, he is going to cast Flame Blade, which is a level 2 spell.
Okay.
So mechanically, he evokes a fiery blade in his hand. The blade is similar in size, shaped to a scimitar, lasts for the duration of the spell, which is up to 10 minutes. The blade disappears, so he can recall it again. Melee spell attack with 3d6 fire damage, and bright light for 10 feet.
Nice.
So that's a bonus action to cast, and he is going to attack. Or do?
Alright.
Oh, that's what I was. Before I attack, mechanically, that's how Flame Blade works. I feel like Watcher would be using his dragon starry form, and instead of an actual blade, it would just be like flames coming out of the dragon's mouth, like attacking.
I love it.
attacking
I love
for
it.
flavor.
Yeah, I love it.
So it's not going to work. That's going to be 16 total.
16 total. Unfortunately, Hobgoblin number 2 is so nimble with the shield, literally pulls up his shield as the blade hits, and you can feel the dragon over just go and it's blocking like the old Dungeons and Dragons cover of the guy with the flame hitting the shield. Except it's a Hobgoblin.
This guy's starting to piss me off.
Yep.
Love the flavor, Watcher. Love the flavor. Okay, so that's bonus action and action.
End of turn.
End of turn. Okay. Hobgoblin number 3 takes a swing at you, Hordal.
Just regular this time.
Yep, it's just one die. I'm tracking. This is going to be a 19 to hit.
Ah, that just hits.
Sorry, my man.
No, it's all good.
6 points of slashing damage.
So, tree.
And once again, number 2 comes in with some assistance. And that is only an additional 4 points of slashing damage, so half it, so 2.
Motherfuckers.
You notice too on this one, right once he hit with the sword, number 2 just quickly pulled his sword on the other side and just raked it, helped assist him as he pulled it away from your body. Hobgoblin number 4 has departed. Hordal, it is your turn.
Alright, Hordal's had enough. He's going reckless, and he's hitting number 2.
Running out of
Natural 20.
range. There we go, baby.
Hit the horns! Hit the horns!
Oh, sorry, I switched the thing.
So, right away, that's going to be, we said max damage, right?
Yep, of the die.
Alright, so straight off the bat, it's 10 plus 5 total. So it's 15 without a die roll.
Okay. Go
And
ahead
then
and
the
roll
die
it up.
roll adds another 7, so 22 total piercing damage, good sir.
Gotcha, and
To
that was
Hobgoblin
on
number 2.
and
Number 2.
How would you like to kill Hobgoblin number 2?
Hordal is just barking, and then when number 2 goes to bark back, he just goes plop and just smashes him on the head with Celeste.
You see Hobgoblin number 2 as he's getting overconfident with his shield, as he just raked that blade across and helping Hobgoblin number 3. He goes to lift his shield up, and you find this fury within you. And as you slam down on the shield, it just buckles, and Celeste finds his skull and crushes it.
Yeah.
Well done.
And then as my, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do it now. For my bonus action, I'm going to use Second Wind.
Okay. So
What's that do?
once per short rest, I can use my bonus action to regain 1d10 plus 1 HP.
Nice.
you remember
Thank you.
hearing the words from Sildar that says, "Steel yourself, Hordal. Remember to steel yourself."
Take a deep breath during my rage. I rolled a 9 on the dice, so I get 10 extra HP.
Way to go.
Nice.
That's big. All right, cool.
Okay.
Well, you got, is there 1d10 plus 1? Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's plus your fighter level, and I'm only
okay.
fighter.
It's nice,
Nice.
though. Arthas,
But I'll take it.
your turn. Watcher, you're on deck.
Arthas is getting pissed off at this too. So Arthas takes a step towards number 3, grabs him at the throat, and uses shocking grasp
All right, let's
Yeah.
see it with the roll.
with advantage because he's wearing metal armor.
Yes. Yep.
2 16s plus my damage. So that is a 23.
23 is a
Ooh.
hit.
All right.
Woo.
And damage is 7 damage.
7 points of damage. Arthas, how would you like to kill Hobgoblin number 3?
So Arthas just walks up and starts grunting as the bugbear. And I just grab him by the throat and start electrocuting him. And then once I realize he's dying, I just grab him by with the other hand and just start shaking him. And then throw him down on number 2.
You grab him. As you see the smoke just rising from him with your Raiden-like grasp and eyes that form, he goes crumbling to the ground.
Bitch. All right.
You guys hear
Uh-oh.
a nice moment of silence.
Arthas lets a fart rip. Been
We're all
holding that
laughs.
in.
Hordal laughs.
That
Think
other
the
guy
other one
kept
ran.
going. Yeah, we should probably go. Should we poke in this room over here on the left first?
Hordal just
Here.
starts running.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hordal.
Arthas will just follow.
Okay.
Hordal's gonna dash.
Alright, where?
Total of 50 feet up into the hallway up here.
Alright, so we got
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So regular movements here.
Yep.
And then 5, 10, 15. And I want to try to get in this door.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15 right there. Give me a second. Alright. You notice that the door is closed right there. Is your
I'm going to attack the door.
Alright.
Because that should keep my rage. No?
You know something? I'll allow it. I'll
'Cause
allow it.
Or if I have a hostile creature
Oh.
is the wording, so probably wouldn't help. But I'm gonna attack the door anyway. I want to open it.
Just open it? Or are you
If
gonna,
I can
like,
open
kick
it, I will.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
I'd like to kick it, like just just burst in.
Alright, but for flavor, remember that's 20, okay? So as you kick this door open, right, what you see before you...
Perfect.
Perfecto.
That's what I wanted.
Let me make sure I got this whole thing on the stream, since you guys are a little far from each other. What you see in this room is what appears to be an altar in the center. On that altar, you notice that there is a cloth that is red, but it was originally white, and it looks like it may have been soaked in blood. Standing to the south is the hobgoblin. And then you notice goblins 1 and 2 look a little different. They look as if they're, for a goblin sense, are wearing what appears to be some sort of ceremonial garb. But you notice with goblin number 3, he has a staff with a skull on it, with feathers draped on it. And he is wearing a similar cloth that appears to be soaked in blood. And he just looks up at you and goes, "Ah!" Alright, go ahead, you can finish out.
I just realized I used my action to dash, so I don't have a bonus action that I can use.
That is true.
Alright, Hordal would move into the room though, and then turn and shout to the rest, "There's more in here!" And end my turn there. And that drops my rage.
So Arthas would just be following.
Did you get attacked? Yeah, you got attacked by them. Then you attacked. Oh, okay. Yep.
Yeah, because 3 was dead by the time I ran.
Yep.
So I didn't get attacked this round, and I didn't attack, so my rage is gone.
Correcto mundo. Thank you for being honest. Let me erase all
my circles.
Wow, wow.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, that's
all right.
this is dangerous now.
This is dangerous now. Okay, so Arthas.
So how far can I get with 30 feet?
All right, let's see here. So 5, 10, 15,
I'm thinking-
20, 25. You could get here or there.
So what will get me? Do I have from right there? Do I have vision into the room?
Roll a perception check for me.
Ooh. 19.
Yeah, okay. Yep, you can see goblin number 2.
Ooh, that's the one I wanted. Okay.
This guy right here. I'll always let the dice decide.
So I have. I'm gonna use a new spell. I have my action,
Yes, you do.
and so I see number 2, and going on seeing number 2, Hordal, I'm assuming is in the way a little bit. So I'm gonna yell, "Hordal, get down!" And then I am going to twin a spell
Yep.
and cast Ice Knife
Oh,
twice at number 2.
Okay.
Nice.
So the first one I am going to, so that is a 17 plus 7, so 24 to hit.
That is a hit.
And what's the damage? 10. D10. Where's my D10? So that is 10 damage.
And the radius damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 10 damage to him,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Alright.
all creatures within 5 feet
Yep.
must succeed a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage.
Okay. What is the DC?
The DC is 15.
Dexterity? They're pretty good with dexterity. Alright. As you see this ice knife go flying in and explode as it hits number 2. Number 2 is dead.
Yeah.
You notice that though the one with the staff succeeds on the dexterity saving throw. Ooh, no, I have to use the hobgoblin stat. Hobgoblin, yep. Both as the ice
okay.
shatters. Yeah, don't mess with goblins with dex.
So they both succeeded it.
Yep.
Well, I twinned the spell because I didn't know I was going to one-shot number 2.
Yep.
Do I see number 3?
Roll another perception. Originally, I didn't have you see him because of the altar, but we'll see because he made some movement.
15.
Unfortunately, no. So if you want with your magic to bring that twin back, I'll allow it.
Okay. So I will not twin it then. So I won't use that sorcery point.
Yeah, so imagine you just had the knives, and then like you realize you don't have the target. You just like pull that magic back within you.
Okay. Well, that will be my turn.
Okay, Watcher.
I didn't think I was going to one-shot number 2, and I was going to hit him twice and try and get the radius damage twice.
Yeah.
They're goblins. Goblins pretty squishy.
Yeah, so Watcher's gonna follow Arthas.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You want to go here? That's 30.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, can I see around that corner?
Quick perception. Rollies.
That's better. That is probably high enough for bonus. 23.
Yes. You see this what appears to be some sort of magical goblin. Right? And he's just like over by this altar. He is getting some AC benefits from being behind this.
Okay. The only thing Watcher can do is throw a produced flame fireball, so that's what he's going to do.
Produce flame and throw it.
Not going to help. 14.
14 goes flying and skips off this altar. Ooh, bink. I love how I can actually do it with the thing. It's a mess.
End of turn for Watcher.
End of turn for Watcher. Okay. Ooh, this could hurt. Okay. Portal. Goblin 1 comes sneaking up in his weird garb and takes a swing at you with a scimitar, and that is a 12 to hit.
That's a miss.
He looks pretty cocky as he's doing this nice little dance.
You'll go first.
Okay. You notice this other goblin goblin number 3, after having the produced flame fly at him. He stands up with this cockiness. He ends up coming forward. Right about here. Standing over his fallen comrade. He puts his staff down, and it kind of hovers in place and stands on end. You notice he goes, Kanatara. And he ends up forming what appears to be this green mist within his hands. And then he just looks at you, and he blows. You see all this green stuff come flying at you. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. DC is 12. Poison
Is this
spray.
poison?
Yep.
Okay, I have advantage against poison because of my dwarvenness. So, save?
Yep.
That is a dirty 20.
You have advantage against being poisoned, right?
Just says advantage against poison.
Okay. Gotcha.
Let me see. Let's see. So, advantaged. Yeah, it just says saving throw modifiers, advantage against poison.
Okay. Yep, that's fine. We'll go with it. What did you get?
I mean, either way, I would have saved. I got 16 as my
Yep.
low and dirty 20 as my high. So.
Yeah, and you instantly know what it is as it like splashes across and you're able to shake it. I'll have to look that up because there is like being poisoned and then there's taking damage, so but for right now, just do advantage on all of them. Okay, the hobgoblin steps up and takes a swing at you. Ooh, this is a whiff. This is a whiff. This is a 5 to hit.
That's a whiff.
Okay, top of the round, Hordal.
All right, Hordal is not happy with number 3, but he knows that there's got to be other things going on. So in his frustration of planning, he goes into a rage.
Roar! Roll it.
And let's see what happens this time.
Let us see.
Ooh, I got a 4. So that means magic infuses one weapon of my choice that I am holding. Until my rage ends, the weapon's damage type changes to force. It gets the light and thrown properties with a normal range of 20, long range of 60. If it leaves my hand, it appears at the end of my turn.
Force hammer one.
Exactly. Okay, cool. So seeing that, and now this is the second time Hordal's seen this, so he's like, oh, I know what this does. And just 2 hands just leans back and throws Celeste at the number 3 Goblin.
Just know that this will be because there are people within 5 feet of you, right?
So
Does that mean
I'm throwing my weapon from where I am.
Yeah, at 3, right?
Yeah, number 3.
Okay, the question is, do you have disadvantage because there are people within 5 feet of you?
It doesn't.
I know that you're not throwing it at them.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think if I was throwing it at 4 or 1, I would have disadvantage. But since he's farther than 5 feet away.
Hang on 1 second. We will look this one up because this one could go a long way.
And let's go to the books.
And I do not have advantage against the con saving throw for the future.
Okay.
So, but I saved either way, even if I took the low one. Or taking
So-
poison damage.
Aiming a ranged
195.
attack is more difficult when a foe is next to you.
That's
When
what
you make a ranged attack with a weapon, a spell, or some other means, you have disadvantage on the attack roll if you are within 5 feet of a hostile creature who can see
Okay.
you.
Okay, so it would be disadvantage. Now knowing
All
that, you can mix it up. I was about to say,
Yeah,
I think that's what it is. I just wanted to make sure going forward.
No, that makes sense. I will do it reckless then to give it just a straight roll.
Okay, still going after 3?
Yep.
Okay.
14 total to hit. Now?
Whew.
Nimbly little ones.
As it goes flying, and he can hear ping, ping, ping. As it magically reappears back in your hand. You see that goblin number 3 just looks at you intrigued and like grabs his staff that was standing by itself. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay right where I am. Protect
Okay.
the funnel.
Now we have Arthas.
So seeing, well, I didn't see the other guys miss the explosion, but Arthas is going right into the doorway behind Hordal.
High 5, 10, right there. It is tight.
Yep.
Tight
Yep.
like a tiger. If you
I'm
wish,
a big bugbear now.
if you wish, you can move. You can move over here since he is friendly.
I'll let you pass.
I'll leave Hordal there. And seeing the three guys in the room now,
Mm-hmm.
I am going to attack with what do I want to use? We will use Scorching Ray.
Ooh.
Okay.
So Now we said I can do. I could.
You
If one of
produce
mine
3.
hits,
Yep.
yeah, and then I can.
You
Send
can do them
okay,
one
alright,
at a
that's what I
time.
thought. Okay.
One at a time.
Yeah.
Imagine you just raising your hands and producing
Yep.
3, and then you just
So that's what I'm gonna do. Above Hordal, because I'm bigger than him now.
all right.
Into
And
the horns.
first one I'll go at number 3,
Okay.
and that is what I got. 19 to hit.
19's a hit.
So
Yes.
that is 2d6 fire damage.
Yep.
4 and 5. 9 damage.
9 points of damage as it hits him. Ugh.
Still up?
Yeah.
Okay. Going at him again.
Okay. Smart
And
move.
that is 26 to hit.
26 is a hit.
And
But
that
someone can
is
hit.
3 and 6. 9 damage.
How would you like to kill this one?
I will put the ray of fire right into his face.
Ah,
So I'm just going like this, kind of like above Hordal's face, like Doctor Strange, with my hands making
you
these
hit
balls.
You hit him with the first one, and you can hear it as it hits. It's like, and he like quickly shakes it off. And then he gets this arrogant chest just to see another one come and just hits him, and you can feel the energy of the sun radiating on his body as he goes flying dead.
And you see
Staff.
Arthas go,
Drops to the floor.
and then you just see Arthas go, and one for you! And he turns to number 1.
Okay.
And that one is probably going to miss. For 13 to hit.
13 is a miss.
Yeah.
Jumps out of the way.
Hordal, you kill him.
I
End
told
of
him he'd be
turn.
first.
End of turn.
Okay. Watcher.
Yes, but Watcher's going to try to move into the space between Hordal and number 4.
Yes. Okay. 5, 10, 15 feet of movement. Watcher, just so you know, this thing right here, appears to be, as soon as you move, it's like a curtain that's draped.
Uh-oh.
Right? It's not a doorway, it's just a curtain. But you do notice it is really dark on the other side. I probably should have
Not a
explained that.
doorway.
You guys are moving a little bit faster. It's just a curtain. And it's the same on this side, too. These are curtains. Sorry.
Okay. But it's not a doorway, so you can't go through it.
If you want to jump on the other side, it's a curtain. You can just, like, move it. If need be.
Okay.
But it is dark and
I mean, it
quiet
doesn't matter.
there.
He's going to plant himself there either way. Just curious if something's going to jump out or not.
Yep.
Then he's going to attack with his Dragon Breath Flame Blade.
Okay.
Number 4.
Yep.
18 to hit.
18 is its armor class. It's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice to do some damage for the first time.
I know, I felt so bad last time, Watcher. You took hits, though. It's always good to take hits, and good job on taking the room. Always take the room.
Which damage does this do?
I think I rolled off of it, sorry.
That will be 11.
11?
Nice.
Watcher, how
Yeah.
would you like to do this?
Nice.
Yeah, so the dragon is just like up over Watcher's head, down. All of a sudden, you see the flame coming. It just like, kind of like sides to the side, and it's almost like a there's no lasers in this campaign, but it's almost like a laser just like cuts him in half, and all of a sudden you just see a scorch mark across his body, and his body just kind of shifts and he falls over.
I
Yeah.
love it. Literally. And even the dragon adding its extra flavor to it. Hobgoblin goes down in one mighty hit. Okay.
And that is the end of Watcher's turn.
Okay. It is now Goblin 1's turn. You see, Goblin 1, as he was going, he goes, you see, he quickly disengages.
Damn it.
No.
Well, no, it's okay, because this goblin has seemed to lost its mind, seeing everyone die. And this goblin turns. Hordal, you can't get a swing on him, but you notice that he goes up to this slit in the wall, and he's like trying to jam his body, realizing he can't make that one. He turns to this one and starts to run towards that one, once again trying to jam his body out this little slit. And you know there's no chance that he can escape through that. Hordal, it is your turn.
How tall is this altar in the center? Is it like table height?
The altar is, table height.
So, Hordal would like to see the goblin and just be like, I told you! And run straight at the goblin, jump off the table, reckless, two hands with Celeste, and just try to pound him through the slit.
Okay. You have advantage, and then I also want you to add 3 to your highest roll.
Oh. Do I want to use these dice? No.
You
Jumped
notice
in
that
last time.
this goblin is just focused on escaping and doesn't even care about anything else, and has squeezed himself into a place that does not make him very nimble.
So 19 on the dice,
Okay.
plus the 3 that you told me. So that's 22 plus 5,
It's a
so
hit.
27 to hit.
It's a hit.
All right. So Celeste, 2 hands is D10. Rolled a 1, but it's 1 plus 2 for rage, which is 3 plus 3 for strength. So that's 6 damage. 6 piercing.
Okay.
Damn, that would have been so cool.
Would have been. You hit him. He goes prone. You can see that there is still life in him. He is prone. I'm gonna put orange for prone. Is that it, Hordal?
Yeah, Hordal just turns around to the other guys and goes, I'm just tenderizing him.
You probably
Okay.
guess what I'm about to do.
Arthas. Your turn.
Arthas runs across the room to see number 1. So, like, right over here.
5, 10, 15, 20.
And goes, Hordal, don't worry. I got this. And all of a sudden, you see my sling pop out. And I take a shot at him.
Okay. Go ahead.
So,
But he is prone,
And
so
roll
isn't it?
disadvantage.
It's disadvantage.
Yeah, it's disadvantage.
disadvantage?
Yep.
Well, I rolled a 14 plus 4, so it's 18 to hit.
Did you do a
Yeah.
disadvantage? So that means you roll 2
Yeah.
d20s. Okay, nice. That's a
Yeah.
hit.
Nice.
I rolled an 18 and then I rolled 14. So
Arthas
that's
in
18.
a
Nice.
sling is the deadliest weapon ever.
And that is 3 plus 2, so that is 5 damage.
5 points of damage. How would you like to do that? Or how would you like to dispatch of this poor goblin?
Just throw my rock out of my sling and just zoom it by Hordal and just nail him right in between the eyes. And go, told you I had it, Hordal.
As a bugbear says this.
Yep.
Yeah. With his sling.
A big bugbear with my little.
Okay.
That's awesome.
How many of those kills has Arthas taken away from Hordal with this damn sling?
At least 3.
Dude, Arthas, you are known for taking everyone's kill, especially
Yeah,
the Watcher's
that's all
kill.
you do.
Like, you
Yeah.
just...
Yeah.
That's all
Yeah.
you do.
He takes more Watcher's kills than Hordal's.
You either kill people with a flame
when-
or a rock, is really what happens
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, everybody's got a style.
It is nice and quiet, and for once, you do not feel as if you're being attacked. As you look around the room, right? You notice too, Hordal, as you stepped up here, didn't really care too much for it. There appears to be a chalice, a knife, and a censer. I had to look this up. It's actually something that holds the burn incense. And it is gold plated. And you can tell that like there is that rag that is just draped over there is just like soaked in dry blood. Same with the garb that these goblins are wearing.
Arthas, you want a new staff?
No, the last one really fucked me up. I'm good with my sling. You can have it though.
I might take it. Maybe we'll have Cornelius check it. He'll tell us there's not a curse. And then you can try it.
Yeah, but then if it is cursed, you'll be cursed.
And Arthas, being afraid of stuff, but knowing that this guy, once again, this is probably his arcane focus. Something like your diamond that you use to channel.
Yeah.
Speaking of channeling, I think seeing like the censer and the altar and the guy with the magic spitting poison at me, Portal would take a second and just try to feel if his arm hairs are tingling from any magic and trigger his magic awareness in this room.
Okay. With that trigger of magical awareness, how far does it go?
60 feet.
60 feet
That isn't behind total cover.
Okay.
So it's any spell or magic item.
So it's
Okay.
basically this room.
For now, yeah.
Yeah.
And it lasts 6 seconds.
You gotta look quick.
The
Well, I just get a feeling.
as you do it, right? Once again, your something in your bag pings immensely. But when you look all around this room, nothing else glows or emanates that, except for the arcane focus that Watcher and Arthas have. The staff itself doesn't ping nothing.
Got it. All right. Portal just kind of opens his eyes real quick and to the other two goes, nothing magic in here. That looks valuable though. And he grabs the censer and just puts it in his back.
There's also a chalice and a knife. They all appear to be ceremonial.
Portal, how do you know nothing magical's in here?
I can feel it in me bones. Technically my hairs, but you know.
Do you want all
More
three?
fun.
Portal?
Yeah, I'll take all three.
Okay.
Interesting.
Watcher, what are you doing during this time?
Watcher's gonna like see what's going on with the items, and when they're not cursed, he's gonna kind of lose interest. He's just gonna make sure that he's not touching things that is messing it up. And then he's standing next to this curtain. He's gonna peek to the other side of the curtain, but he's gonna forget he's got a giant glowing dragon's head over his head that's also breathing fire at the same time. So you see him peek, and you see this giant dragon head peek too. That's like starts to cast a little bit of light into the room. So basically, this
A
big
large,
walking
a large amount of light, like the Iron Giant opening his eyes. Right, you go to peek in here, trying to be as stealthy as you can, but just as you said, everything just illuminates from that spot. You notice that it is, without your light, would have been very dark in here, like pitch black, that your light alone just emanates throughout. How far does it go? It's 10 feet bright light, and then another 10 feet dim light?
So the fire sword is 10 feet bright and 10 feet dim, but I need to figure out what the starry form.
I think the starry form's the same. Okay. As you glance, and I'm just going to give you kind of a peek around here. Alright. You notice that the room opens up relatively deep. I'm just going to do this. Give me 1 second here. Okay. I'm just going to do this for you. Opens up into a nice room. Right? And as your light illuminates the area, what you start to see is there, like, it goes up and you can't help but move your light a little bit up and peek, and there are all these like statues of figurines that are all around this whole place, lining the wall, right? And as you look at some of them, right, you can tell that some of them are old gods, if you will. You recognize some as like Ogma, which is a god for knowledge. You also recognize Mistra, which is a female goddess of magic, right? You also notice like a statue of Timora, which is of luck, and Lathander, which is a god of dawn, right? And as you continue to look, roll a perception.
That will be a 7 total.
7 total. Okay. You seem to be lost in just the figurines themselves, right? And you notice that the room appears relatively empty, but it does open up. What would you like to do?
Watcher would say over his shoulder, yeah, looks like we're alone in this other room, but we should probably go in and see where this leads. He'd step probably into the room.
Steps into the room? Okay. I'll allow Hordal and Arthas to do anything since he just said something to you.
Arthas. Yeah, I agree. And as before we walk out of the room, Arthas just goes over to number 1 and takes his rock back out of his head, puts it in his pouch.
All right.
And I quickly, as I walk by, quickly see if there's anything of value on the other 3 guys on the ground.
The other 3 guys really have nothing with the speed
That's
that
what I
Watcher and Hordal are going. You do know that you, in this other room though, had like a whole bunch of like crates and stuff. That's the one to the west there, had a whole bunch of crates and stuff. Maybe something you want to investigate later, but it seems like Watcher and Hordal are pressing the speed here.
That's I agree. I'm following Hordal. I just, as I was walking by, just glancing down to see if anything really sticks out.
While we're walking, Hordal pops a potion of healing.
Okay. Gotcha. And as you come in, Watcher, you take a step forward. You like really illuminate the area. There appears to be a I always mess this up. It's a brazier? No,
Yeah.
brazier? Is it brazier?
Brazier is a bra.
Yeah, thank you. That's what I always mess
Brazier.
up.
Yeah,
I
brazier
always
is
mess something up in any of these games. Last time I combined dodge and juke to make it say duke all the time. That was my fault. You juke someone, you don't duke them. Otherwise, yeah, well, that's a promotion. But nonetheless, steps in, and Hordal, you are amazed. You can see these statues, and once again, it goes up. Most of this place has been dilapidated with the towers. You even see some of the carnage as you guys have been moving around, with just areas that are just collapsed. Still forming a wall, but it's almost like it caved in on itself. Make a perception check for me, Hordal, as you look up at these.
Mm, 11 total.
Okay. Once again, it's of some gods and goddesses around, but gods and goddesses of old.
Old gods.
Is Arthas in the room yet?
Are you, okay, which, yep, you're in. Go ahead, you guys are free to talk and chat.
So, not gonna lie, guys, I'm pretty tapped out. Can still hit things. Just gotta be careful.
I'm getting close too, but I don't know if we can just stop and rest.
Definitely can't.
I can be first through the door if that helps.
You want to give it a go?
I was also thinking too.
Puts the shield up on. He's like, I'm used to it.
I'll be right behind you then. Arthas, what are you gonna say?
I was gonna say, I feel like we've killed everybody that knew we were lying when our plan failed on step 1. If we go through another door, should we try and do it again?
I
Or
mean,
just keep fighting?
the big issue in that is you don't speak Goblin.
I know.
Kind of a downfall.
Okay. I was just wondering, because
You could walk in first. Maybe they won't look twice, and then we storm in behind you.
we could try that.
Go in and do one of your, like, hello, and just pew pew, and light things on fire.
I'm up for whatever.
Sounds like an
If
adventure.
I should stay in my bugbear form, or if I should just go back. What do you guys think?
I think you should do whatever you're most comfortable with, Arthas.
That's killing.
Good
I
to
don't care
know.
what I look like to kill people.
Not gonna lie,
Yeah,
that's a
let's
little
just go.
You should
spooky.
talk to somebody about that.
Yeah, that's a little spooky, I'm not gonna lie. After we just forgave you for trying to kill us.
I didn't try and kill you. That was the curse.
I'm playing with ya. Get in there, Bug Arthas.
Bug Barthas?
Yeah, that's a good name.
Arthas?
Yeah,
Bug
Arthas and
Barthas.
Bugbear. Put them
Fuck
together.
it. And I'll just start walking towards the door. I'm assuming the
which-
door's right.
Which
I'm
door?
assuming it's this door?
Yeah. Alright.
Okay.
Arthas.
This one's still closed too, right? We didn't.
Yep.
Because we knew that door is there, but we never opened it. So I get to the door, and I turn to Hordal and Watcher and go, "Let's have some fun."
Arthas, as you turn to Hordel and Watcher, right, and say, let's have some fun, Hordal and Watcher, you see what appears
crap.
to be this snake-like thing just come dropping down from the wall, right? And it looks like a big, large snake. And at first, it looks relatively simple with no real facial features. But as Arthas is talking to you and you guys see it, you notice that the front just opens up. It now has 4 tentacles with these things on it and this large beak. Arthas, it comes at you with an attack at advantage. With one of the tentacles, that is a 23 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Nothing I can do about that.
Uh-oh.
None
You
of our
take,
plans ever go to plan.
well, if it's tough, and I'll tell you guys later why, but
He was hiding.
9 points of slashing
Jesus.
damage, and you feel this tentacle like embed in you, and it pulls you towards the beak. Just want to make sure I get this correct. Yep. Okay. The beak then goes to take a bite out of you. Oh my. That is an
Jesus.
18 to hit.
I am going to cast shield.
Okay. What does that put your armor class at?
It puts me at 20.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
As
It's
you
plus 5,
feel,
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, plus
as
5.
you feel the tentacle
I have to
embed
cast
in you
shield.
and pull you close, you see this beak just like. You cast shield, and literally it just bumps its tentacle off and shoves the beak back.
Jesus fucking Christ, what the hell?
Roll
Good question.
initiative.
8. No, 10.
Ugh.
Sorry, 10.
4.
12.
Nice. Okay. Hang on. It's turn. Ooh. You guys may be okay here. Alright, Watcher, it is your turn as you see this happen.
Watcher's just gonna start just running. If he can, he's gonna try to get down behind it, which
It's going to be tough.
10?
You can kind of get to the side.
like down here.
So 5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah. He's gonna attack either way, but let me know if I can flank or not.
Not quite flanking in this scenario. Arthas would have to be on the other side. Sorry.
He's gonna make a flaming dragon breath sort of attack.
All right.
That is not gonna hit. Not gonna hit. That's a 9.
It's a what? 9?
9.
Does
This
not
is worse
hit.
than the RNG from D&D Beyond.
I like that. I like that. Watch
9
that. And he's gonna attack. And
is
it's
a
not gonna hit.
miss. Okay. Arthas, it is your turn. Your shield
So-
is gone.
Am I still like in his grasp?
No,
from
your
that first
shield.
hit,
Your
or-
shield knocked it out.
Okay, so I'm free of it. Free of it now.
Yep.
So I am going to say I do not like being this close to you, and I am going to attack him with shocking grasp, and then run
Okay.
away. So that is
Just
gonna be
know if you.
close.
Oh, shocking grasp negates their opportunity attack. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that is a. This is in one of those gray areas if it's gonna hit or not. It's a 16.
Oh yeah, 16's the hit.
Oh, okay. I wasn't
Nice.
sure. And D8. That's right. Oh, 8 damage.
Nice.
8 points of damage, shocking damage, and he has no attacks of opportunity.
And I
Okay.
bolt to the other, pretty much the other corner.
Alright, whereabouts? So 5, 10, 15?
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
So I'm kind of in the corner. away from
Okay.
them. And just as I'm running away, I'm going, not the first one in the room, not the first one in the room, and I just run to the other corner.
Okay. With that, you Hordal, you see Arthas go back. Watcher, you see him run away, and you notice the Grick turns to you. Watcher, he takes a swing at you with one of the tentacles. This could be a miss. This is a 15 to hit.
That is a miss.
The tentacle misses you, right? And seeing what happened before, you realize that the tentacle doesn't take grasp on you at all, which means it can't get you with the bite. It seems as if the tentacles are bringing you in to the beak. Hordal, it is
Alright,
your turn.
Hordal is going to move and get into flank with Watcher,
Yep.
and now I'll have advantage, and I will
Correct.
two-hand swing with Celeste.
Okay.
I'll just beak off.
Ooh, that should hit. That's a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Yeah. And D10. 2 plus 3, 5 piercing.
5 points of piercing damage. Your hammer comes down on it, and you've dealt many of blows to creatures before, but there is something about this hit that didn't quite connect the way you want it to. And you realize that hit should have dealt more damage, but it did not.
Oof.
Squishy.
Watcher, it is your
resistant.
turn.
Just using that dragon's breath. We're trying to anyway. 16 to hit.
16 is a hit.
Ugh.
You should have
Barely.
advantage too.
Yeah, advantage too. Yep.
So see if you get that nat
I'll roll
20.
again.
So, try to get that nat 20, baby.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh yeah, 16 fire damage.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
2 5s and a 6. In
Yes, sir.
Well, Watcher, how would you like to do this?
Nice.
Yeah.
Looks like your attack was
the
just
last one-
enough, Hordal.
I'll take it.
Yeah. With the last one he cut, this time the dragon just like the neck like lengthens up and comes down and just like it's just a shower of fire down in the cave, like cooking it alive.
Yeah, you see it too. You go in, you connect with it. It just kind of like creeches up, not expecting that to happen. Its beak tentacles roar, and your dragon just down, right on it, and it just goes bye-bye. It is dead. I'm trying to make that as dark as I can, but just know it's dead.
Yeah.
You know, I
Floats to the
tenderized
side.
that one. I tenderized that one too.
Hey,
Just so everybody knows.
I did what Arthas did.
Yeah, you stole a kill.
Stole Horal's kill.
Yeah, with a big flame.
Yeah, speaking of that, I'm a little hungry. And Hordal's gonna grab the tail, the tip of the tail, and just bite it because it's crispy.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. No, you're fine.
Just the tip.
Just
for
to
a
see how
second.
it tastes.
Just see how it tastes.
Okay.
So Arthas walks over and goes, "That's it. I'm done. I've already failed going into the room, into the building once as a bugbear. I failed going into this room. I'm done being a fucking bugbear." And I just changed back to Arthas.
Okay. Takes an action.
That's fair.
You are back to
Yeah.
Arthas.
I said, "I'm done. I'm not leading the way anymore because every time I do, it just goes sideways. You guys are better at leading. I'm better in the back."
That's fair.
Okay, and Watcher will go to the door and open it.
Arthas, do you need to be healed at all? Are you okay? You got like whipped by that tentacle. Look kind of kinky.
I'm good right now. I'll pop a healing potion. I have one. Yeah. I'm gonna go healing potion. So two. Let me just.
Do you have
2d4.
one?
I have two.
Two. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get. So it's 2, 4. So 4, 5, 6, 7. So I heal 8.
That's a good one. 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah. So
And I realized too,
4 and
Wardle,
2
I may have gypped you on the price. I'll get back to you on that one.
Oh, that's all right.
Okay. That was a good call. On. I should take that. Yeah.
Okay, so Watcher, opening the door. As you open the door, you
Did you just
crest-
make a door noise?
Yes, I did.
Ooh.
Fancy.
You crest into the next room, and once again, you just light this area up like a beacon. Right? What you notice is parts of the tower that have collapsed. You can't climb it, it's still part of the wall, but it just comes out a little bit. What you also notice is there's a makeshift curtain to the south, right here, and there's also another makeshift curtain to the north. There is a door out to the east, and underneath this door, you can see flickering of a light.
Yeah, Watcher will just walk in. He'll walk into the middle of those, of where those three walkways are, and just say, "Which way should we go?"
Well, there's probably
I would-
tentacle guys behind the curtains.
Aye, but if you think about it, from the outside, if we go towards the south here, that probably leads to the other door. If we
I
go
agree.
straight to the middle one, we could potentially be pinched on both sides by enemies.
Should we clear the south first so we have a getaway just in case?
I kind of like that idea. We know there's an exit there, in case we need to run.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's go.
But Arthas, those serpent things, they're not that bad. You can.
They
you
are
can
when they
put
fall on
them- you
your
can,
head.
You can burn them pretty easily.
Apparently, you kill them
Didn't
with
get a
fire.
chance. Didn't get a chance. It fell on my head.
Watcher
All right,
will-
south it is.
Okay. Order of movement.
Last.
Watcher, Hordal, Arthas.
Alright. Watcher, how are you trying to open this curtain?
The big dragon.
I think after the last room, he realized peeking's not gonna help, so he's just gonna like go in behind his shield.
Okay.
March, like go in confidently, so that he can clear some space for the rest of the group.
You just quickly throw it aside, and much like Hordell just discussed, right, what you notice is there is a door, there is a doorway directly to the south, right, but you also notice that there is a door right here to the west. And you can hear some commotion going on in this room. Kind of sounds like goblins are yelling at each other.
So hearing that, Watcher is gonna just run, throw the door open, and hope to scare them with his flaming dragon visage.
Okay.
Hordle's running right behind him.
Okay.
Can't miss this.
Oh wait.
Wait,
He wants to run in with his flaming dragon and use thaumaturgy to just scare all of them senseless.
Okay. So, what would you like to do with your thaumaturgy? We'll consider this like a hold, and then you're releasing it as you go.
My voice booms up to 3 times as loud for a normal minute.
Okay. And how far into the room would you like to go? We can play this by ear as soon as you step in, but I want to make sure I get your actions like right off of what you want to do.
He's going full tilt.
Okay.
So
gotcha.
There's a good chance he could run into a wall if there's a wall right there, but he's going in trying to be intimidating.
Okay. I will let you determine if you're shocked or not. But the door opens easily. You kick in the door, right? And you step in. This is exactly what you see. Give me a second here. Oh God, indeed.
And hobgoblin.
Did you just snort? I think I just heard a snort. Okay. You kick open the door and you see a whole bunch of goblins.
Oh, they're just goblies.
Right? But it goes, I couldn't do this yet without it open, and you see the ones, it continues to go further back.
Oh, Jesus.
It sounds like these ones are yelling back to these ones, and this
they're
one
from that fucking room that we passed.
is like yelling some commands in Goblin. It's all like weird pandemonium. Okay, what do you just yell as loud?
Roger's trying to like fake roar. Whereas he played the recording of the creature, he's just going roar, like saying the word roar.
Okay.
3 times as loud and like
Can I
running
assist with prestidigitation?
I would say
Seeing him do
no, because Watcher would have had to plan this out with you a little bit before he went charging in. It seemed like Watcher was in a hurry. Unfortunately, no, because it's like, oh, there goes Watcher. All right, roll a deception check for me.
I rolled a 19, but I got a -1 for deception, so 18.
Not bad.
You
Not bad at
notice.
all.
You notice that as soon as you bust in with the dragon and stuff and roar, you see that some of them look very confused. You see this one turn. This whole room, by the way, is exactly how it looks. There are 2 large tables there with all this stuff. It looks like there is something weird cooking in the corner, but you have gotten the attention of some of them. Some of them look scared. All right, I need everyone here to roll an initiative for me. This is going to be interesting.
I have an idea first before we roll initiative. Seeing Watcher do that, and being like not in the room yet, can Arthas change into a goblin?
You can use your action on your turn to change into a goblin. But yeah.
I was gonna say, run past them screaming, "Run away!" and just run through the other side of the room.
Yeah, hang on. Okay, what do we have for
I got
Hordal?
19.
Oh, good job. Okay,
13.
13 for Arthas.
Yeah.
Watcher.
10 for Watcher.
10
10.
for Watcher. 13, 10. Give me a second here. There's a lot. Hordal, you are going to go first.
Cool.
So if you want to start saying what you're doing, I will catch up.
Yeah. Hordal's gonna squeeze by Watcher here, go right up to number 2, and just two-hand swing with Celeste.
Okay.
Regular, though. No reckless, no rage.
Got it.
That should do it. That's a 21 to hit.
That is a hit.
Let me get a different one of these. Doing it anymore. Yeah. That is 6 piercing damage.
6 points of piercing damage. Unfortunately, he is still up.
Mm-hmm.
What number was that? 2?
Yeah, number 2.
He is still up, but barely. You see him actually go down on one knee from that hit.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Goblin number 5, seeing this and seeing you run, Hordal, and take that hit on him, he loads his little short bow and takes a shot, and he whiffs bad, just goes flying off. Goblin number 3 comes running around 5, 10, 15, 20, right there in front of you, Watcher, takes a swing at you. Wow. I'm gonna keep rolling this dice. That's a 12 to hit. Goblin number 6, which is far in the distance here. You see, he just bolts. And he is gone from view. Arthas, your turn.
I'm just gonna fight. Just it doesn't make sense to do what I was gonna do since I'm outside of the room right now. I wouldn't run past them from outside of the room. So I'm just gonna attack number 3
Okay.
with the firebolt.
With the firebolt. Okay, go ahead and roll.
Actually, no, not firebolt because Watcher and Hordal are both right there, and I don't want to risk hitting them. So I am going to attack them with Mind Sliver.
Okay. What does he have to make a saving throw? Spell DC.
Intelligence saving throw 15.
Wow. I am sorry, my man. That is an 18 on the die.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a smart goblin.
Very smart goblin.
At this moment. And I would say the intelligence, relatively, of this goblin group seems to be a little bit better than some of the ones from Cragmaw.
So I will stay there behind Watcher.
Okay.
Behind him.
Watcher, it is your turn.
Yeah. We're going to Dragon's Breath, number 3. Oh, the dice are not my friend tonight. 10 to hit.
10 is a miss.
Yeah.
As you go. Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, we're going to use a healing word on Hordal.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
That will be 5 points of health.
Cool.
There you go.
And he'll use command
there you go.
to tell Hordal to attack that.
Alright, and I will attack that same one I hit last time, who's prone. So do I get advantage now because he's prone?
Yes.
Sweet.
Please hit.
I hope so. Oh, that should do it. 23.
Yep.
Sweet. 5 piercing.
Yep. How would you like to demolish that goblin?
Just crush the skull real quick. But I'd like to use the butt of my Celeste. Just
crush the skull real quick. Just no big deal.
yeah.
No
Yeah,
big deal. No big deal. Okay. Arthas, is that...
End of Watcher's turn.
Or Watcher, sorry. You notice the one in front of you, Hordal, as he turns around and now looks at you. You notice that this one is decked out. He's got like this white apron that is covered in all sorts of weird substances on him. Some you wouldn't even want to question what it is. And he just looks at you and goes, yeah, your meat's back on the menu. And comes charging at you and takes a swing.
Are you eating potatoes?
Oh, that's a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That is 5 points of slashing damage as he hits you. Comes across with this weird butcher knife that he's got, cuts into you, and you see him. He's like, licks your blood right off of it.
You don't deserve dwarf blood.
Okay. You guys see this goblin out here, out to the west. You see him, he just looks back and he's like, throws down his bow, and he takes off. And you see this other one turn, does relatively the same thing, and runs off. Okay.
Good job, Watcher.
Let's see here. So let's go. Goblin number 4's turn goes 5, 10, 15, 20. He comes like right up here and steps on the thing, so that's going to be his full movement as he steps up on the table, the full 30. He goes to take a swing at you, Hordal, being a little elevated on the table. I just lost that die. That is a miss. I'm not even going to say the number. It's not a nat 1. It's just a miss. Goblin number 7 takes a step over. He's got a bow. He readies his arrow and lets it loose, hoping for Watcher. And this is going to be a miss. This is a 13.
That is a miss.
Okay. Hordal, your turn.
Alright, Hordal looks at the guy who stabbed him and just goes, dwarf blood is not for you, but your blood is mine! And reckless two-hand swings with Celeste.
Okay.
14 to hit.
14 to hit. Misses.
Damn.
No.
The
Great
power
line and
of
everything.
the apron moves to where his apron just slightly, it's not fully attached to him, and it just shifts. And you miss.
Alright.
Is that the end of your
That's-
turn?
That's it. Went two-handed.
Okay. Goblin number 5 steps back into the corner with his bow. Readies a shot at you, Hordal, which is with advantage.
Yeah.
Hang on. May still be a miss. No, 17. No, sorry, I lied. Nope, 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Okay. Not bad, not bad. 4 points of piercing damage as an arrow
Okay.
sticks into you. He starts to ready another arrow. Goblin number 3 in front of you, Watcher, takes a swing at you. This is going to be a miss. 14 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. Look at your phones too, guys. Number 3. Goblin number... Oh, is Goblin number 6 dead?
Only 2 is dead. The rest ran.
Did Goblin 6 run too, and I forgot to take him off? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think he ran.
Okay, he's gone. Actually, I don't think I had a Goblin 6. Whoopsie.
Whoops.
Goes to your benefit. Arthas, you are up. Watcher, you're on deck.
All right. Seeing
Okay.
Mind Sliver fail, Arthas goes back to his good old firebolt, and I'm just gonna attack number 3.
Okay.
And try and I'm gonna take a step closer to Watcher to make sure I'm not, so I can kind of aim it around him.
Gotcha. Smart move.
Oh, that's gonna be a 25 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that's a hit. I was hoping still for a 1.
And that is 6 damage.
6 points of damage to 3. Boom, you hit him pretty hard. He ends up taking a knee. He is technically prone. Alright, is that the end of your turn, Arthas?
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Okay. Watcher, you are up.
We're gonna do another Dragon's Flame attack. Advantage on number 3.
Yep.
That'll be 16.
Yeah, that's a hit. That is a hit.
Nice.
Okay. Only 7 damage on that.
It's okay, because he was already hit before from the pew pew. He only had 1 hit point left. How would you like to destroy him?
Yeah, just another scything dragon's breath. Scorches him, cuts him in half.
Okay.
And then Watcher's gonna move. He is going to. Yeah, he's gonna move himself the other side of 4 in the middle of the room here.
Okay. I like it.
And that's
As
the end of his
As Watcher starts running away, Arthur just goes, "No, my cover!"
A shield.
You notice, Hordal, that the chef in front of you just turns and he goes and takes a swing at you, seeming a little disappointed that people are running away. Ooh, Hordal, I am hitting you. Oh, and it's with advantage.
Advantage, yeah.
Well, I rolled a 19 on the first one, so it's gonna
Well,
be
that
that
hits.
one. Yeah. I'm sorry, Hordal. You're taking the blunt of everything.
My
4
roll.
points. 4 points of slashing damage once again as it cuts you with this butcher knife. Goblin number 4. Seeing you move over there, Watcher, goes to take a swing at you. He's the one on the table. Man, that's another 9 for you. That's 2 9s in a row, so 13 to hit.
miss.
Jeez, Hordal,
Nice.
you are just getting abused on this one.
All good.
Goblin number 7 takes a couple of steps back and fires a arrow at you, Watcher. That's a 4 plus his 4. That's 8. That's a miss. Okay. 7. Hordal, your turn.
All
No
right.
longer reckless.
Yep. Seeing how Watcher moved into position, Hordal looks at number 4, looks back at the butcher real quick, just kind of grins at the butcher, and then swings at number 4.
Nice. Roll advantage.
16 to hit.
16's a hit.
Yeah, two-handed.
Yes,
I should have
please.
said that before.
It's okay.
6 plus 3, 9 damage.
Yep.
9 piercing.
Just literally like sweeping around, and he is dead.
Just taking out the kneecap. Just done.
Crack. Okay.
And then Hordal would then take a note from Watcher and jump on this table real quick and run down and try to get behind the butcher.
Okay.
If I can squeeze between the butcher and the little cooking pit.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay. Goblin number 5 starts to move towards the side here. And he takes a shot at you, Watcher, with his bow. That is another 9. That's going to be 13. This is ridiculous. I'm pretty sure that's 3 9s in a row on you.
It is.
That's a 13, which we know is a miss. Okay. Goblin number 3 is gone. Jeez Louise. Okay, Arthas.
Arthas is going to shoot a firebolt at number 7.
Okay. Let her rip.
That is a 26 to hit.
That is a hit. Please kill him.
I keep getting 19. Could I roll a crit for my life dependent on it today?
Only with a sling. Only with a sling.
That's it.
Only with
Just
the
slings.
sling. 7 damage.
There you go.
Nice.
Got him.
Nice.
Pew
Pew pew. Gets blasted, and he is dead. End of turn?
I'll take
Or
one
moving
step
in?
into the doorway just to see what else is going on.
Alright, you see Hordal on the other side of this guy. That's only 5 feet of movement.
Mm-hmm.
You want to end there?
Yeah.
Okay. Watcher. Your turn.
Watcher's going up and over the table, and he's going to get in the chef's face.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
And
Maybe you can hit him.
he's going to... Yeah.
Did you get 13?
I don't want to talk about what just happened.
Oh, no.
You in that
Yeah,
one?
13. 13 is the highest.
Alright. 13 is a miss.
Somebody can hit this damn chef.
Dude, the chef is hanging in there. It's like Gordon Ramsay over there.
He's just yelling at people in the kitchen.
Alright.
Arthur's gonna have to break out his sling.
The
Yes.
chef just
Yeah, basically.
the chef just looks at you and he's like, yeah, bring it. And he takes a swing at you, Watcher, and it better not be a 9. Oh no, it's a 14. Okay. So that's an 18 total to hit, which I know is a hit.
That's my armor class.
Oh.
Bing! Right off the shield. yeah. You're not as easy to hit as that other guy. Okay. You guys see, that's it. Goblin number 5. Watcher and Arthas, you just see him kind of look, and he's like, throws his stuff down, and he just runs.
Watcher will just roar at him as he leaves.
Okay, Hordal.
All right. Well, seeing that there's only the one left, Hordal is already in flanking, so it doesn't go reckless. So I'm just swinging Celeste and be like,
Okay.
I let you hit me.
Let's see it.
16 to hit.
16's a hit.
Good thing I had advantage because the other one's an at 1.
Ooh.
Finally hit him though.
Yeah, that's true.
7 plus 3 is 10 damage.
10 points of damage. Alright, how would you like to do this?
You ever cook Celeste? And just smash him down.
It just quickly turns at you as you do that and it goes, Mommy! Ah! Dead.
I was hoping he was going to be just on the brink again.
I
So
tried
that
to
I
get-
could come.
So you can steal my kill again.
I tried to get a Mama Celeste joke in there.
Mom
Ah.
Celeste.
But what
One
we
more
will
Celeste.
do is we will end right there. I do apologize. I wasn't looking at anything as I was trying to figure out how to play so many goblins on these guys. But you guys did a fantastic job, even with the creatures that were there. That weird snake-like creature is called the Grick. It can be quite a pain if you get stuck in its tentacles, and very deceptive. But I can't thank the players enough. I know it was long, lots of weird combat, but that's what you get right when you come into a castle full of goblins.
Absolutely.
But it is not over yet.
We haven't gotten to the bugbears yet.
No, and that's if we're all going to be tapped out by the time we get there. So
the conundrum.
Good appetizers, DM. Good appetizers.
Good appetizers. Well, if you want some appetizers to try whatever was cooking in the pot, we can pick that up next time. Besides the tail of the Grick. Any parting comments from the players?
Thank you for another amazing session, DM.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep, no problem. Thank you again for everyone who came in. We greatly appreciate it. This will be up on YouTube as soon as I'm able to cut it and make it work. But can't thank you guys enough. You can find us YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook, and we will continue this lovely adventure next time. All right, take care, everyone. Have a good one.
Hey, y'all.
Have a good night.
Hello, everyone, and I hope you enjoyed that episode of Autosave Before Entering presents The Lost Mines of Phandelver. My name is Takior, I'm the DM, and if you like the content that we provided, I suggest you go ahead and hit that button down below, which is the subscribe button. We will upload all our videos to YouTube when we're done, and you can also catch us live on Twitch or Facebook. We'll see you there.